Oh hi, I'm doing this video for a really good friend of mine. He's a developer and he's interviewing for a new job and he doesn't want to be left behind. So I'm going to run through all the reasons why CSS Grid layout is so great to use. Lots of really cool ideas come up the internet every day. The difference for grid layout is that all major browsers supported it within a single year, meaning that a lot of people are behind it and believe in this technology, are using it, and it is the new normal for web design and development. Now that grid layout is supported by all major browsers, from today anyone learning web development will learn CSS Grid layout. For those of us who come from a background of tables and Flexbox, it may seem like just another thing to learn, but it's logical and it's simple, and there's a direct connection between the very first printing presses and today's web development environments. Grid's pretty easy to learn, it's easy to write, it's easy to read, and most importantly, it's easy to change, because nothing on the internet stands still. So if you want to survive and thrive, then you need tools that are easy to change frequently and continually.
This is a web page, and this is the CSS Grid that controls the layout. And here's how easy it is to change. Firstly, we notice that each of the lines corresponds to the lines in the web page. So if we wanted to change the sidebar on the left to be as big as the sidebar on the right, all we need to do is occupy that space where it says links up here. And to do that, we just remove the section that says links, replace it with sidebar, and the sidebar fills the space. Now we might want to do something a bit different to that. We might want to make the content span up to the top and put the links over to the side. And again, because what you see is what you get, you can just replace the word links here with content, and it fills the space. And that's how easy it is to change. You don't need to be a developer to change this. This is just common language. What you see is what you get.
I came back into coding after a long absence when Bootstrap first came around. It was a great tool to build prototype websites and landing pages. But with CSS Grid, there's no JavaScript, and yet it can do everything that, say, Bootstrap can do. So for me, it really calls into question the value of using frameworks like Bootstrap, and instead I favour using Grid with tools like React or Vue, and then you've got all the power that you need. Grid is super flexible. You can use it to overlap and layer your components. You can even put a grid within a grid. Whether your audience is using a desktop, a tablet or a smartphone, Grid will make your website look the best it can on that device.
This is the web page as it would look on a desktop, and we have the primary notifications up the top of the web page. But if we were viewing this same website on a tablet or a mobile phone, we might wish to push those primary notifications to the bottom of the page. Now, with most frameworks, that can be incredibly difficult to do, but with Grid, it's super simple. We resize the content and the primary notifications move to the bottom. And this is done through simple media queries. So we have a media query for desktop and for mobile. And here we can just arrange the grid as we would like it to appear for each of those devices.
I wanted to do this video so you can show others the value of Grid, but I didn't see much point in doing a full tutorial because there's already some really great tools out there. At scrimba.com you get 14 free interactive tutorials on CSS Grid. As you might expect, you can watch and listen to screencasts.
Hey, and welcome to this free course on the CSS Grid layout module.
But at any time, you can pause the screencast and edit the code in the screencast. Then go right back into watching the screencast.
CSS Grid is actually
the second great place to learn all about Grid is at Mozilla. All links are in the description. This has been my second ever YouTube video and I hope it helps my friend get a new job. If you've made it this far, please leave a like. If you liked it, please leave a comment. If you loved it, please subscribe to the channel.